Well, the funny thing about that is that before I had a video from him, I had, sent Crazy Sam that worked with us up to to Yonkers to see somebody else. I can't remember who the other artist was, and when they got there, he was up there, and DMX showed up. Like, he was just, like, he was notorious in that hood, and he was like, "What? Video Music Box? What's going on? Y'all don't know about me? What?" And, and everybody kinda like, "Oh," fall back because he's about to go in, and and he got on the mic and started, freestyling, and that wasn't why we were there. It wasn't for DMX. Then later on, Irv Gotti told me that he had signed DMX, and I was like, "I know that name," but I didn't connect it with the same person that we had seen up in Yonkers prior to that. But I knew that, he was a real artist, like, he was different, he had something that most people didn't have. It's like when you like Biz Markie in a way, like, he was different, like, he did things, he talked different, he was into all kinds of stuff, and, that was what made him, like, different and stand out. Yeah. First time I heard Brand Nubians, I felt proud. It was black, it was ultra black, it was unapologetically black, and they was just dropping so much, information. And to me, it was an extension of what Rakim had done. When he first got on the mic. Um, and that's what I thought that hip hop should be as an older person in hip hop, because I'm a little bit older than hip hop. And so well, hip hop records. And so I just knew that it was entertainment, but it was education as well. There was so much information. And that's traditionally what artists have done, not just hip hop artists, you know, been like leaders of the culture. And at that particular time, it was needed. There was a lot going on in the music business. It's just, starting to get where it's getting ready to make a lot of money. So record labels are putting out all kinds of stuff, and it was needed, in a big way. Like, that's like a classic album, that to me doesn't, when people hear it, they're, "Oh, right, right, right." I'm like, nah, man, that whole album was just, I could listen to that over and over still to this day.